Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, the Pokemon name was legit on everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. Cards, toys, food, art supplies. You could not walk down any store aisle without seeing the Pokemon logo. Trust me, I lived through it. It seemed like anything with the Pokemon logo was a huge success, but they found the most popularity when it came to Pokemon cards and the video games. But to be honest with you, there was some flops, or some stinkers, if you will. Back in early 1999, Pokemon teamed up with Wizards of the Coast to release the very first Pokemon TCG set. Pokemon cards were instantly a hit, and to this day, they still remain one of the most popular Pokemon items ever. But that wasn't the only thing that was released in 1999. A little bit later that year, they came out with a new game, the Pokemon Battling Coin game. You would think the video games were a hit, the card game was a hit. Why wouldn't a coin game be a hit? My personal guess, no one wants to carry a bag of heavy coins around with them. But don't lie, when you were a kid, you had the card games, you had the video games, and you also had battling coin games in your Pokemon collection. That's why today we're gonna take a historic look back at the Pokemon Battling Coin game, but this isn't the only box that I have. I figured since we're really gonna take a look at it today, we're gonna need a lot of Pokemon coins. So let's all pretend we're back in 1999. Put your slap bracelets on. Go ahead and pop some bagel bites into the microwave. Let's really set the mood here. I also have this huge Pokemon Battling Coin game display that you would have seen in a store. So let's really go ahead and, like I said, set that mood and put this up. All right, I think we can just go ahead and slide this right into place like so. Boom! Breaking family, let me know in the comment section, do you remember seeing this sign right here in your local store or your local game shop? All right, now that that's all taken care of, let's go ahead and start unboxing Pokemon coins. Here is the very first box right here. There is a lot of them, so let's go ahead and get started with today's Pokemon video. So it does say there is 3 different coins in each package. Collect them all, kind of like gotta catch them all, a play off of the saying. And right back here is the official Nintendo licensed product. You will see it does have a copyright date of 1999. Now the thing is, I am not quite sure why these didn't last too long. I feel like they faded out very, very fast. They were popular for like a month, and then people were just not excited about them anymore, at least in my area. In your area, it could have been totally different. So I think the downfall for this Pokemon game might have been, besides the fact that they are heavy coins, I believe made out of brass, and that you'd have to carry them around with you everywhere, is that they actually released, the very first time around, they released 150 Pokemon. They didn't release Mew, but they released 150 Pokemon, so right away, you had access to pretty much every single Pokemon, whereas the card game, when the base set was released, we didn't see every Pokemon in the base set. You know, it took Jungle to see more Pokemon, and then it took Fossil to see even more Pokemon. So right away, you had access to every single Pokemon. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, I know it looks like a CD, a compact disc, and when you bought these, the coins would have originally been like this. They would have been flipped around like that, and you would have not known what you were getting in your Pokemon Battling Coin game package. But for this video, we actually have them all turned around so we don't have to figure out what is inside of each package. So right here, we do have Dragonite. We also have Dragonair. And then we have Dratini. Now, it would be very random of what you were going to get inside of your Pokemon Battling Coin game package. Right here are the instructions. It was a very simple game, to be very honest with you. So here's all the instructions right here. And just like the card game back in the day, people owned them, but they didn't know how to play it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and get a bunch of coins out, and then I will show you how the game was played. So in this one, we have Moltres, Ponyta, and Rapidash. There is the Rapidash coin, we have the Ponyta coin, and then we have the Moltres coin. So I actually went ahead and took out a bunch of the Pokemon coins so we can see which Pokemon is featured on each coin just a little bit faster, and I don't have to keep opening up every single one of these. Go ahead and do me a favor while you're here. Please hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, so on this very first one right here, we do have Rhydon. And remember, I will show you how to play the game. It's pretty easy. We have Slowbro next. We have Machoke. You will see there are numbers on the side of them that has to do with playing the game, as well as the colors. There is Amistar, and we have Seal. If you see your favorite Pokemon, let me know in the comment section down below. Slowpoke. You will see there's also items featured on the coins as well. Hopefully I don't say, did I say cards just a bit ago? I mean coins. If I say cards, I mean coins. There is a Pokeball featured on the Venonat. We have Moltres, so that is a double because there is another Moltres right down there. We have Butterfree. I know, my impressions are good. You don't have to tell me. We have Kabuto going into Rhyhorn. Really hoping that we might see a Mewtwo in here. There is Machop and a Drowsy. It would have really been interesting to see Johto versions of these Pokemon coins. Snorlax. We have Abra with a Pokeball right down there. We have a Pidgeot and a Farfetch'd, one of my favorite Pokemon in my top 5. Not my most favorite. My most favorite goes to Psyduck, a Nidoqueen. And then going into the next stack right here, we have Eevee, the adorable, adorable Eevee, going into Zapdos. Legendary bird action. Ninetales, always so beautiful. We also got a Kangaskhan. I remember thinking Kangaskhan is, but I remember thinking it was such a powerful Pokemon back in the day, and it really is, but I thought it was a lot more powerful back in the day than what it really was. Mr. Mime. Oh, confusion. We got a Graveler. Going into another Rhydon, so that is a duplicate. Nidoking, and another Snorlax, which is a duplicate. Sandslash, you can see that on some of these coins, the stickers were not on them very, very well. So yeah, these are just holographic stickers put onto the coin. There's the back of the coin, if you're interested in seeing that. The backs all look the same. I'm really surprised we actually haven't seen a Pikachu just yet. Sandshrew, we got Vileplume, Venusaur, yes, Venusaur, Magneton, going into Cubone. I know someone who would love that one. Marowak, that's very fitting right there. And then last, we have a Ditto. Now, I'm going to show you real quick how to play this game, and then after that, we'll look at all the rest of these, but I'm not going to take them out of the package. We'll just go through them while they are in the package because they are all facing forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off the playmat so it's a little bit easier to see. Hopefully that's not too dirty. Whew. Okay, there we go. Put all the coins right back up there. You can see, like, if you were going to battle someone, this would be a lot to carry around, right? Walking around, making this sound all the time. Someone goes, oh, you got a lot of money, and you go, no! That's just Pokemon coins. Basically, this is how the Pokemon battling coin game works, and there's going to be a part that's going to seem a little odd, but I promise you, that's exactly how it goes. So you and your opponent would have a stack of upside-down Pokemon coins. You would not know which Pokemon you were going to be battling with, and then at the exact same time, you would each flip over your Pokemon coins. So right here, we have Moltres on this side, and Ponyta on this side. A little evenly unmatched, but it is what it is. So the next part is the weird and unusual part. And I promise this is exactly how it is played. You would spin your coin. Yeah, you just spin your coin. So I guess you couldn't play on carpet, only hard surfaces. You just go ahead and spin your coin like so. And then you would stop it with your finger randomly. So you and your opponent would do that at the exact same time. So let's pretend that I spun this one and I stopped it right here. And then you would do that. And you would see what sides were touching. So that's the side that was touching on both of the coins. Let's see if you can see that a little bit better. So this one had a 10. This one had nothing. Ponyta wins. And what you would do is if you lost, you'd flip that one upside down. You would take the next one, and you would battle with that one. And this opponent would actually keep out their coin. So they would battle with the exact same Pokemon, and then you would do it all over again. Stop, and do that. It was simpler times back then. Right there is basically how the premise of the game would work. Now, it does go a little bit more in depth. There is a battle outcome chart, a special attack chart, and then right there is items, Pokeball, Potion, and Double. But that is the game. So since you've seen how the game works, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of these, see if we can't find a Mewtwo, or even better, a Psyduck. So we have no Mewtwo in that one. We do see Caterpie and Persian in that one. Another Ditto and a Lickitung. Charmander, Growlithe, Doduo. We've already seen all of those. Clefairy, hey, I don't think we've seen that one yet. We have a Growlithe right there on that one as well. Kabutops and an Aerodactyl going into, there's Kangaskhan, Dodrio. We gotta have a Mewtwo in here, right? Metapod. Another Dragonite, which I do love Dragonite. We have Articuno right there. I just love the shine of these coins, right? Hitmonchan going into a Weedle and a Coughing. Team Rocket vibes going on. Mankey and a Jigglypuff. But wait, there's more. I'm really enjoying this box right here because it does have a KB Toys sticker still on it. Whew, KB Toys. Such a good store. I definitely missed that one. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we have a Mewtwo in these. I'm seeing another Ditto. No Mewtwo. No Psyduck either. Charmander. That one's actually missing a coin. Wigglytuff. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Raticate, I know we haven't seen yet either. Growlithe. Ninetales. No Mewtwo. Ghastly, that's a new one. We haven't seen that one yet. We've seen all of those. Meowth, I don't think we've seen a Meowth yet. Gengar, hey, we have not seen a Gengar, so that's our first Gengar. We might have the entire set, we might not. Chansey and Pinsir. And we have a Voltorb in that one. There is more. Yes, the Pokemon coins do not end. If you have any of these in your collection right now, please let me know. Let me know what ones you have. I would love to hear some memories about these as well. It's really, they weren't the most popular item back in the day, but wow, do they bring back some memories, right? Just about everybody had some of these. We have Clefairy, Charmander, and Vulpix in that one. Okay, not seeing a Mewtwo. Now, here's the thing. Mewtwo is right there on the back, right beside Psyduck. That right there is kind of crazy. Okay, so Mewtwo and Psyduck, so they do exist, but we just might not have any. So there's Ekans and Tauros. There's Golduck, okay, kind of halfway there to Psyduck. We also have, we've seen all of those, okay. Drowsy, Butterfree, Articuno. We've seen all of those. Oddish, I think that's the first Oddish that we have seen. Onix, that's definitely the first Onix that we've seen. Brock would be proud. Come on, Mewtwo. Come on, Mewtwo. Pikachu, there we go. That's actually our very first Pikachu, and that actually might be our first Jinx as well. Apparently, Pikachu is a lot harder to get than I expected, but hey, we got a Pikachu coin. Gengar, Marowak, and a Chansey. And then last one, Chansey, Voltorb, and Nidoking. So if you are looking to grab some of these $19.99 Pokemon coins to add to your collection, honestly, just go over to eBay. You can probably grab a bundle of them for less than $20. That's it for today's Pokemon video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out some of these videos right here. I love every single one of you amazing people all around this world. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Do it with me now. Peace, love, and a high five.